Welcome back to our channel. Today, we will explore the famous action movie The Running Man, released in 1987. The Running Man is one of the most beloved action sci-fi movies of the 80s, with breathtaking action and impressive acting. So today, we will reminisce and review this movie again, with an overview of the cast from the first days to the present. We will tell you about the original names and ages of the actors in the series and how they have changed in 2024. Now let's find out together. Number 15. Arnold Schwarzenegger was born on July 30th, 1947 and played the role of Ben Richards. At that time, Arnold Schwarzenegger was 40 years old. Ben Richards is a former police officer who is falsely accused and forced to participate in the deadly television show The Running Man. With extraordinary strength and uncompromising determination, Richards fights against the brutal stalkers and tries to expose the dark truth behind this show. He is the embodiment of a hero who fights against the oppressive system, representing courage and the will to never give up. The character of Ben Richards has become one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's iconic roles, closely associated with his image as an action hero in the 1980s. Currently, Arnold Schwarzenegger is 77 years old. After The Running Man, he continued his successful film career with a series of blockbusters such as Total Recall, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and True Lies. In addition, Arnold Schwarzenegger also had a prominent political career, serving as governor of California from 2003 to 2011. He is also actively involved in charity and environmental protection activities, becoming one of the most influential figures globally. Number 14. Maria Conchita Alonso was born on June 29, 1957 and played the role of Amber Mendez. At that time, Maria Conchita Alonso was 30 years old. Amber Mendez is a communications officer at the ICS network who initially believes in the system but then gradually realizes the dark truth behind the show The Running Man. When she accidentally meets the main character Ben Richards, Amber is drawn into the fight against injustice and tyranny. With intelligence and courage, Amber becomes an important ally of Ben in his journey against the brutal system. Her character shows resilience and the ability to overcome dangerous situations to find the truth. Currently, Maria Conchita Alonso is 67 years old. After The Running Man, she continued her acting career and participated in various films and TV shows. Apart from her acting career, Maria Conchita Alonso is also famous in the music industry and has released many successful albums. She is also actively involved in social activities, especially in the fight for freedom and human rights. Number 13. Dzel Zappa was born on September 5, 1969 and played the role of Stevie. At the time, Dzel Zappa was 18 years old. Stevie was a technician who worked for the ICS television network, which aired the deadly show The Running Man. Although only a supporting role, Stevie played a role in the running of the show and provided an inside look at how the media controls and manipulates the public. With his youthfulness and immaturity, the character of Stevie represents the younger generation caught up in a violent and inhumane system. Dzel Zappa is now 54 years old. After The Running Man, Dzel Zappa continued to pursue a musical career, like his father, the legendary Frank Zappa. He became a famous guitarist, released several solo albums, and toured extensively. Dzel Zappa has also contributed to preserving his father's musical legacy through musical projects and tribute shows. Do you like this character in the movie? If yes, leave comment number 1. If no, leave comment number 0. Number 12. Mick Fleetwood was born on June 24, 1947 and played the role of Mike. At the time, Mick Fleetwood was 40 years old. Mike is the leader of a secret resistance group that works against the oppressive government in the future world. With an old and experienced appearance, Mike is intelligent, strategic, and brave. He creates a plan to expose the truth about the deadly TV show The Running Man and overthrow the brutal system that controls society. Mick's leadership is a key factor in supporting the main character Ben Richards in his fight for freedom. Currently, Mick Fleetwood is 77 years old. In addition to his role in The Running Man, Mick Fleetwood is better known as the drummer and founder of the legendary band Fleetwood Mac. He has had an illustrious music career and has continued to perform with the band for decades. Mick Fleetwood has also published memoirs and is involved in various musical and artistic projects. Number 11. Jim Brown was born on February 17, 1936 and played the role of Fireball. At that time, Jim Brown was 51 years old. Fireball was one of the most brutal stalkers. He was equipped with a special suit with the ability to breathe deadly fire, true to his nickname. With a cold personality and ruthlessness, Fireball was an uncompromising hunter, always looking to destroy anyone who dared to challenge the program. His character was a symbol of destruction and violence in a futuristic world where human rights were trampled. Jim Brown passed away on May 18, 2023, at the age of 87. After The Running Man, Jim Brown continued his acting career and appeared in many other films, but he is still best remembered as one of the greatest football players of all time. Besides his sports and film career, Jim Brown was also actively involved in social activities, especially in fighting for the rights of the African American community and improving the living conditions of youth in disadvantaged areas. Number 10. Richard Dawson was born on November 20th, 1932 and played Damon Killian. At the time, Richard Dawson was 54 years old. Damon Killian was the charismatic and powerful host of The Running Man, a futuristic television show. With his charm and eloquence, Killian captivated audiences by turning deathmatches into national entertainment. Although he appeared friendly and charming on camera, he was actually a ruthless man who would do anything to keep the show popular. The character of Damon Killian represented the corruption of the media and the power to control the public mind. Richard Dawson died on June 2, 2012, at the age of 79. Before The Running Man, Richard Dawson was best known for his role as host of the game show Family Feud and as Corporal Peter Newkirk on the series Hogan's Heroes. After The Running Man, he continued his hosting career and became a television icon with his humorous and approachable hosting style. Number 9. Jesse Ventura was born on July 15, 1951 and played the role of Captain Freedom. At that time, Jesse Ventura was 36 years old. Captain Freedom is a famous former boxer and an iconic character in the deadly TV show The Running Man. With his superior strength and skillful fighting ability, he is one of the most feared stalkers of the show. Although he has retired, Captain Freedom is brought back to confront the main character Ben Richards. With his arrogant personality and loyalty to the system, Captain Freedom represents the brutality and inhumanity of society in the futuristic world of the film. Currently, Jesse Ventura is 73 years old. After The Running Man, Jesse Ventura continued his acting career and became one of the prominent faces in the entertainment and political world. He served as governor of Minnesota from 1999 to 2003 and remains active in politics and social affairs. Number 8. Erland Van Lith was born on November 3, 1956 and played the role of Dynamo. At the time, Erland Van Lith was 31 years old. Dynamo was one of the stalkers on the deadly television show The Running Man. He was known for his electric abilities and strength and was equipped with a special suit that allowed him to emit dangerous electric bolts. With his brutal personality and relentless destruction, Dynamo was one of the most feared hunters on the show. Van Lith's character exuded danger and strength, contributing to the tense and fierce atmosphere of the show. Erland Van Lith died on September 23, 1987, at the age of 30, not long after The Running Man was released. Before his death, he had an impressive acting career with his role in The Running Man and supporting roles in other films. Van Lith is also known for his wrestling career and excellent athletic ability, which has helped him bring realism and strength to his action roles. Number 7. Yaphet Kotto was born on November 15, 1939 and played the role of William Laughlin. At the time, Yaphet Kotto was 47 years old. William Laughlin was a member of the resistance group and an ally of the main character Ben Richards in the fight against the brutal system of the TV show The Running Man. With his courage and loyalty, Laughlin played an important role in supporting Richards and fighting against the stalkers of the show. His character showed strong determination and friendship, contributing to the fight for justice in the oppressive future world of the show. Yaphet Kotto passed away on March 15, 2021, at the age of 81. Before and after The Running Man, Yaphet Kotto had an impressive film career, best known for his roles in Alien and Live and Let Die, where he played the main villain Mr. Big. Apart from acting, Kotto is also known as a producer and writer. He has left his mark in the film industry with his powerful roles and dedication to the art. Number 6. Sven Thorson was born on January 24, 1944, and played the role of Sven. At that time, Sven Thorson was 43 years old. Sven was one of the stalkers of the television show The Running Man, specializing in tracking and eliminating the participants of the show. With a muscular physique and excellent fighting ability, Sven was one of the most brutal hunters in the game of death. Thorson's character showed ruthlessness and courage, being an important part of the stalker team to maintain the fierceness and appeal of the deadly television show. Currently, Sven Thorson is 80 years old. After The Running Man, he continued his acting career and became a familiar face in action movies, especially in projects with Arnold Schwarzenegger, such as Conan the Barbarian and Red Heat. In addition to his film career, Thorson is also known as a bodybuilder and is a longtime friend of Schwarzenegger. Number 5. Professor Toru Tanaka was born on June 27, 1938, and played the role of Sub-Zero. At the time, Professor Toru Tanaka was 49 years old. Sub-Zero was one of the stalkers on the television show The Running Man, known for his fighting abilities and skill with cold weapons. With a nickname reflecting his ability to use ice weapons, Sub-Zero was equipped with a special suit that allowed him to control dangerous cold weapons, creating a great threat to the contestants in the game of death. Tanaka's characters symbolized the brutality and danger of the television show. Professor Toru Tanaka passed away on October 1, 2000 at the age of 62. Before and after The Running Man, he had a prominent career in the entertainment industry with roles in films and television shows, especially in action and martial arts roles. Tanaka is also known for his work as a professional wrestler and was a major part of sports entertainment events of the 1970s and 1980s. Number 4. Edward Bunker was born on December 31, 1933, and played the role of Lenny. At the time, Edward Bunker was 53 years old. Lenny is a supporting character who acts as a member of a resistance group against the dictatorship that controls the deadly television show. Lenny is the one who connects and supports underground activities, contributing to the fight against the oppressive system of the show. Bunker's character is described as intelligent, experienced, and determined in the fight for freedom. Edward Bunker died on July 19, 2005, at the age of 71. Before turning to acting, Bunker was famous as a writer and ex-convict, with many works based on his turbulent real life. After The Running Man, he continued to contribute to the film industry, including a prominent role in Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs. Bunker is recognized as one of America's greatest crime writers, and he has left a lasting mark on both literature and film. Number 3. Ken Lerner was born on May 27, 1948, and played the role of Agent. At the time, Ken Lerner was 39 years old. Ken Lerner's character Agent is a court-appointed agent who supervises and manages Ben Richards, the main character of the show. His main job is to ensure Ben's participation in the deadly television show The Running Man, reading him the benefits and forcing him to sign the contract. The character is described as a reserved, confident person with a strong love of punctuality. As a typical bureaucrat, Agent strictly follows the rules and procedures, showing loyalty to the system he serves. Ken Lerner is currently 76 years old. After The Running Man, he continued his successful acting career, appearing in many films and television shows, including prominent roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and The Goldbergs. Number 2. Kurt Fuller was born on September 16, 1953, and played the role of Tony. At the time, Kurt Fuller was 34 years old. Tony was one of the producers of the hit TV show The Running Man. This character played a key role in overseeing and ensuring the technical details of the show ran smoothly. With a meticulous and professional personality, Tony was responsible for carrying out the producer's requests and ensuring the show was broadcast in an engaging and dramatic manner. Fuller's character demonstrated cunning and professionalism in maintaining an atmosphere of tension and suspense for the audience. Currently, Kurt Fuller is 70 years old. After The Running Man, he continued to build a solid acting career, becoming a familiar face on screen with many prominent roles in films and TV shows, including Wayne's World, Ghostbusters 2, and Supernatural. Thank you for joining us on this journey through our 2024 The Running Man cast video. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to support us. Don't forget to leave a comment and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. See you in the next video.